Books are more than just words on paper. They're stories. Stories that extend to every little detail. Stories that are filled with excitement and angst. Stories that can leave you with the feeling of glamour or despair.
For me, books are an escape. Experiences I live. People I become for a brief moment. Smart, sassy, impulsive, and a bit scatterbrained.
Yeah.
But in the end, they figure it out. At least here's to hoping.
And it is fun to escape, but equally important to live.
And we believe everyone has their own story.
Yeah.
Sure, your story may not include a pen that can turn into a sword.
Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood.
Nor is your story about a girl who sacrifices her life for her sister to participate in some sort of game.
I volunteer! I volunteer as tribute!
And your story may not have a glorious romantic element where you fall in love with a vampire who glows in the context.
So the lion fell in love with the lamb.
What a stupid lamb.
What a sick masochistic lion. It may not have a romantic element at all.
But, as Beatrice Pryor once quoted,
This isn't real. Of course, she was referring to not being able to breathe underwater, and I'm referring to the majestic fantasies written in novels in the 21st century.
and I know how it feels to not have enough excitement in your life, to wish that a tornado took you away and gave you a pair of red shoes, to wish that one day you could say okay and someone would reply,
Okay.
and could defeat a man with no nose.
But none of these stories are your story, and your story is one of a kind. So dip your pen in ink and start writing.
Yeah.
Write about the A+ you got on your math test, or about the time you moved. Write about the ups, the downs, the twists, and the turns.
First kisses, last kisses, texts never return.
Write them all down. Write about your life as you know it.
Your tears, your smiles, your dreams. And I know you may feel as if you cannot see color through your eyes, and nobody would care if you stayed.
But don't get too caught up in other people's stories, because your story is filled with exciting adventures.
The only way to have an exciting story is to live, step out of your comfort zone, and take risks. And just remember, every story has a beginning, middle, and end.
And what's the worst part about reading a good book? Reaching the end.
By the way, did you count all the book references we made?
It was 10, including yours.
Whoa!